Hi friends, happy Thursday. How are you? What's new? It feels like it's been a lifetime since I saw you last, but it's only been 1 week. I feel like we've lived 1,000 lives together. Hi everybody. Welcome to the most fun night of the week and the cleanest night of the week especially too. And I just love holding space for you every week in the cloud as you join me kicking chemicals to the curb. Let me know where you are watching from in the comments, and when you say hi, let me know your name because it might be hard for me to tell because you might have fancy names. Drew's here and Beth is here and Colleen is here. Hi everybody. Yes, Mimi is spraying the On Guard spray everywhere. Elka's here. Hello. Hi Jen. Nancy's here. Hello Nanette. And Sarah's here and Mom's here. Hello. Hi Maria. Hi Olivia. Hello everybody. It is a party like it's a Thursday. We're gonna party like it's a Thursday because it is. Hi Pebby. Hello. Hi Heidi. Hello you guys. Hi Donna and Whitney's here and Crystal's here from Texas and Jackie's here. Hello guys. I'm so excited to see you guys. Hey Ange. And Brittany's here, and Karen's here, and Andrea's here, and Bella's here. Hello, Bella, and Kelly's here. Maria from Alaska. Oh my gosh, Maria, I loved meeting you so much. It was so wonderful to meet you on Friday at the dinner. That was so fantastic. Thank you so much for coming up and giving me an Alaskan hug. Lindsay is here. And if you are new to my Periscopes, my name is Hillary LeMay, and I am your Throw It Out Thursday label reading gangster hostess, essential oil educator, global team leader, and Aroma Touch certified practitioner. Hello, Dana from Vancouver. You are awesome. Oh, thank you so much. I love you. I love you too. I love you guys so much. And I love this platform also because it allows me to share my passion for doTERRA essential oils, my love for wellness living, and the freedom to create whatever we want, whenever we want. We can do whatever we want around here, and it feels amazing, amazing. And I hope after watching my broadcasts that you will just see that essential oils don't have to be intimidating. They are fun for the entire family, and they are super practical. And if you would like to share my broadcast with your friends and followers, I would love for you to do that and share this message. And you can do that by swiping to the right or swiping up. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. I love seeing you on Thursday. It is like a party. Robin's here too now. Everybody here, everybody is here. It is so awesome. I love this so very much. And you can also tap the screen as much as you want to just give me a little heart, and it lets me know that you're having a fun time right along with me, kicking chemicals to the curb where they belong, one drop at a time, one Thursday at a time. And if you miss anything, no fear, because you can catch up on YouTube or on my Periscope profile page. Hi Henry, hi Owen, hello, hi guys. And but you can catch up on anything that you might have missed if you are joining for the first time. You better catch up because we have 2 years worth of these fun nights together where you can watch them at your own pace. You can pause, you can rewind, you can fast forward if I'm talking too much, which I do a lot, and that's okay because I'm just super passionate about this message, and I hope that I am entertaining you, because you could be doing 1,001 other things with your evening, and I'm really appreciative that you chose to spend a little of your time with me. Hi Bethany, Ellie, and Paige. Hello everybody. And speaking of practical, tonight's demo you can apply to any situation, to everyone watching, little or older, because you all take showers or baths, at least I hope you do, and everyone uses soap in one form or another. And with that said, I have 2 little jokes for you. What happened to the leopard that fell into the washing machine? I'll give you a minute to type your answer. What happened to the leopard that fell into the washing machine? He came out spotless. Ba-dum-bum. Okay, and I have one more. Actually, I have 2 more. How much fun is doing your laundry? It's loads of fun. Ha ha ha. Okay, and then one more. What happens if a wolf falls in the washing machine? Anybody know? He becomes a wash and werewolf. Ha ha ha. Okay, enough jokes for tonight. Mimi, you knew it all, of course. On tap tonight is my amazing and super simple, splendiferous Choose Your Own Adventure bar soap in 2 ways. And this is a Choose Your Own Adventure bar soap because we are gonna do one for the morning, we're gonna do one for the nighttime, and you can just pick whichever combinations of oils that you like. That's why it is a choose your own adventure. And Tammy joined us. Hello, Tammy. And we really want to ask, those are dad jokes. Hey, you know what? Parents, we have to stick together, right? And we have to make it a little cheesy to get their attention sometimes. But we want to first figure out, well, why are we kicking them to the curb? What is wrong with soap? Why can't we use those green and pink perfumed soaps? Well, dirt doesn't cause disease, but repeatedly killing off the good bacteria on our skin with antibacterial bar soaps harms and compromises our immunity. And from the drugstore, like the Irish Spring green one with like the swirls and it smells very artificial, from those to even the fancy boutique soaps, the soap dish is a low-down, dirty dog offender with fragrance, parabens, dyes, triclosan, and it's time to kick all of those to the curb and lean on our most simple essential oils. It's going to be so amazing. We're going to be using ingredients that we can pronounce. We're going to be using our oils to boost and make our own, and so that we can have those flavor, those kind of aromas that we might be looking for, the fresh, the earthy, the florals. We can create all of those scents on our own using a little creativity. Drew is back. I'm so glad you're back. We need our dude Tara in the wings. And so it allows you to really create all those things that you might feel like you would be missing out on by living this wellness lifestyle. And the truth of the matter is, you don't have to miss out on anything. You gain so much more than you lose. I remember one of the very first things that I wanted to replace was those Bath & Body Works wallflower plugins. But I really loved that eucalyptus and minty smell. It smelled fresh and light and had lemon and eucalyptus and peppermint. And I was like, all right, well, I can totally do that. So let's play around with a couple different things. And I played around with it, and that's how Chateau Lame blend came about, because it has lemon and mint and eucalyptus, and it gives me the same exact flavor smell kind of aroma in my home as those wallflowers did. And Lindsay says even soaps made by the small businesses use fragrant oils rather than pure essential oils. That's true, and not all essential oils are made the same. Of course, you know they're fake if you look at a bottle of lemon or wild orange or peppermint, something that you know is safe to internalize. And if it says not for internal use, you know that's not real. So what can we do to protect our immunity, especially now during flu season? We can be extra cautious about the types of soaps that we're using and avoid antibacterial soap. We have not used antibacterial soap in years, and we are a very healthy family, and I attribute that to all these little small sustainable choices that we make every day, because every day you're taking a shower once, maybe twice, especially if you're exercising or if you're working in the yard or if you're playing outside with the kiddos or things like that, and those are opportunities to put a little deposit in your savings account of your health, because health is wealth, right? So, and then we want to also find out how exactly are fragrance, parabens, and triclosan endocrine disruptors, well, and why are they bad for us? So parabens actually enter the bloodstream and they mimic the estrogen once it's on our skin. And then the sulfates, which are used to create that lather, they strip the skin of our skin's natural oils. And triclosan promotes the growth of bacteria resistant to antibacterial cleansers, to antibiotic cleansers. So when you're using those things like triclosan, which is actually now banned from the antibacterial like hand gels and like all that nasty stuff, that's promoting growth of the bacteria that's resistant to the antibiotic cleansers, right? So it's resistant. So we're going to get antibiotics and our body's going to not even be able to handle that. That's not going to do it. So we're leaning on our workhorses to help us. And then lastly, fragrance. Fragrance, what the heck does fragrance mean? That is a cocktail of chemicals. And because the FDA doesn't require companies to disclose the ingredients of their fragrances, you really have no clue what you're putting on your skin. So that means we do what we do every Thursday. We get label reading gangster on it and we kick it to the curb where it belongs. So Olivia also has very sensitive skin, and using traditional soaps with fragrance is actually really out of the question for her. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I got my Mineral Fusion, my organic Leaping Bunny certified makeup on, and it feels so good to be kicking those nasty makeup chemicals to the curb and not sacrificing the fun of putting on makeup once in a while. So But it's really fun to make our own, and you're gonna be able to see this with your friends, with your kiddos, with anyone. It's super, super fun. And because we're doing it Lindsay G style, actually, shout out to my girl, this is her recipe that she shared with me, and we're not even using the burner today, we're gonna use the microwave. So it's super safe for the kiddos because I know this is really fun for them and they're gonna love it. So, and no, I know you're probably thinking, well, doTERRA has awesome bar soaps, and they sure do. They have, this is the Serenity bar soap, and they also have a Citrus Bliss bar soap, and then they have a regular spa basic soap that's grapefruit and bergamot, and I love those, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with them, and we have them all over our home. We have them in every shower. However, I like to decide what combinations that I mix, and I don't like when people tell me what to do. I want to choose my own adventure because then it's personalized and I feel like I'm getting control in my wellness journey. So, well, again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with using the doTERRA version. If DIYs are not your jam, that's totally cool. You have an option. And the packaging is really beautiful too. The Serenity Bath Bar is kind of like a nice mauve color. And it's wonderful, it's great. However, I just really like to make my own, and lavender is really not a scent that I like too much. I mean, I'm learning to love it. I am learning to love it more. Yes, you can do any colored molds. You can make them for gifts. You can make them for holidays, for hostess gifts. They're just really fun, and I like the choose your own adventure element the most, really. And then one of my oilers, Anna, and I, along with our kiddos, we made these soaps last year in the summer, in the springtime, and toward the end of the school year as teacher appreciation gifts, and the kids loved it. They had so much fun popping them out at the end, and it's a really fun sensory activity. They can stir, they can do all these really fun things, and we can, exactly, Colleen, we can keep our kids safe at home, and then, when they're at school, there's only so much that we can do, but, we can really just do as much as we possibly can to really get ahead of it. And then, you can also carry the little foaming hand wash that I've done before in the little mini foaming travel size pumps with the On Guard and the Castile soap and water. You can do that if your kiddos are maybe teenagers or older, where they're going to the bathroom on their own and, their teachers aren't regulating that or anything. But yeah, you can put the yoga oils in there. You can put anything that you want. And so these soaps were such a big hit, and making soap on scope, because it's a soap scope, has been on my list for really since the summer, but it just kept getting pushed by the wayside because there are too many demos, too many recipes, too much fun in the Amazing Test Kitchen that we just didn't get around to the soap scope until now. But here we are, and we're doing it, and it feels so good. So this is super, super fast, super, super simple, and so versatile. This is a choose your own adventure factor to the max. It's the soap scope. So shout out to my girl Lindsay G. Holler if you're still on here, because this is her recipe, and she is always a source of inspiration for me. We've done Lindsay G's bath bombs in the past, hashtag soap scope, and she is a sister of my heart. We had so much fun together at convention. So Lindsay, shout out to you. Thank you for all the inspiration and essential oil bombs that you drop all the time on us. And she is a soap making queen, and this turned into an amazing life hack to use easy melt and pour goat's milk as our soap base, because this is clean. It's got amazing ingredients in here. It contains coconut oil. This is what we're going to use as the base. So I'll show you in a little bit what we're going to do exactly. But this is an easy melt and pour goat's milk soap base. And if you are vegan, for my mom and for Robin out there, you can absolutely use some aloe or a glycerin soap base. So there are lots of options for other things other than goat's milk if you don't want to use that in your soap. And you can purchase this from either Bulk Apothecary or from Amazon, and that's bulkapothecary.com. They always have coupon codes and deals, so you definitely want to subscribe to their email box for their listserv. And it's very delicate and creamy, and it contains coconut oil, safflower oil, vegetable glycerin, oat protein, which is a conditioner for your skin, and titanium dioxide, which is a mineral whitener that's also in the safe sunscreens that I talk about, like Badger and things like that, that I've recommended in the past. And this is what it looks like. It comes in large 1-pound bricks, okay? And so we're gonna use one of these 1-pound bricks. Actually, yeah, it's a brick here, and it comes in large bricks, but to melt it easiest, you want to use the microwave because it is so dense. It will take you probably 30 or 40 minutes to melt it down in the double boiler, which is why I didn't want to do that with this particular recipe. So we're going to use Lindsay's microwave life hack method. You can also use the double boiler if you want to, but we're all about saving time because that time is going to serve us being able to make our magnesium mocktails and do so many other things. So so Lindsay's recommendation is to cut the soap base, the melt and pour soap base, into cubes about 1 inch thick. So this is Lindsay's recommendation, and I love this so much, and it works really, really well, and it just melts down a lot faster. So what we're gonna do is simply take one of the bricks of our goat's milk melt and pour soap base into a large glass bowl, okay? So we are just gonna put these little pieces one by one into our bowl that's microwave safe. And then we are gonna microwave this for 1 minute, okay? And so we are just gonna scoot over here, put this in the microwave like so. And then we're gonna chit chat while that's going. Now, when it comes out, if it needs another 30 seconds, we'll assess that at the time. But while I have a little time, I wanted to shout out to Bella Darrow, who is 8 years old. And remember that I've been asking you guys this year to share your kiddos' art. And this is from Bella, and she created this for me. This is her favorite 3 oils. This is Blue Tansy, Deep Blue, and Balance. And she drew this, she painted this and drew it, and she sent me a picture. Her mommy sent me a picture, but it's got buttons and rhinestones and paint and hearts, and this is her enjoying her oils, and she loves these 3 oils, and they help her cerebral palsy and her muscle pain. And she was born with 1 kidney. She has a lot of severe weakness in one of her sides, and so pain and over-the-counter medications will not work for her because with 1 kidney, that could cause a lot of damage to that when those medicines are metabolized, because they're metabolized through the kidneys. And she just loves to watch my scopes and create new things every week, and she says she looks forward to the Mommy and Bella time because they watch this together. So Bella, if you are out there, you are so sweet, and keep your positive attitude, because you are just such an inspiration to all the little kids out there and everybody, really, adults and kiddos. So I hope that you are watching the replay, Bella, and you are so sweet, and thank you for watching my scopes with me. And I have a little present for you because you made this beautiful piece of art that I am going to put up in my office on my love wall to be reminded. And I'm going to put it here so that you guys can maybe see it while we're doing our scope. And I'm going to just grab this real quick. And then Bella, for being such a sweetie pie, I am sending you this beautiful purple diffuser for the car or for your room, and it's so beautiful just like you, and it is a reminder that you are strong and powerful and brave, and keep watching and keep kicking chemicals to the curb with me and your mommy. And you're also gonna get a little sampler pack of the, actually this is raspberry lemon, so I'm gonna send you 5 packs of raspberry lemon because I know you and your mommy love to drink your magnesium mocktails together and relax together. So thank you so much for watching and being such a sweet little fan, and you're amazing. So I'm going to send this out to you tomorrow, okay? And I'm going to send your mommy a little tracking information. So thank you again for your beautiful art that we get to admire while we're watching my Periscope. So if you have little ones that you would like to share their art with me, I would love for you to send that to me, and just send a little picture of it or whatever. Oh, good. Hi, Bella. You're so welcome. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. All right, so this is going to need another maybe 30 seconds. And you just want to make sure that this is really nice and melted all the way smooth. Okay, so we're going to give this another little zap for 30 seconds. And I love Bella's artwork. It's got all these beautiful buttons on it. It's got these beautiful buttons and rhinestones, and it is just so sweet and special. She loves Balance, Deep Blue, Blue Tansy. Those are amazing oils for pain. They're just so incredible, and I love that our little ones can share these recipes right along with us, and that Bella and her mommy are sharing these as well every single week, kicking chemicals to the curb with us. And you just want to make sure that you melt it down gradually. That's like, you know, why we don't put it on 2 or 3 minutes at one time, because you don't want it to scorch. Okay, let's see where we are. Looks like we're there. All right, and we just want to mix this and make sure. Oh, thank you. This is just going to be really smooth and nice, and creamy, and so we just want to mix this and make sure everything is melted down. And look at how beautiful this is. Look at how this is, okay? It's gorgeous. And you want to just give it a little mix so that the residual heat from there melts down any other little small pieces. And then what we're going to do is actually divide it in two, because we're making two different versions. And we are going to do a morning version and then an evening version with our oils. This is so simple. We didn't have to mess with the double boiler. And if you want to, of course, you can do that, but you don't have to. Okay, and so now what we're gonna do is we have our mixture. Now we are also gonna add a little splash of carrier oil. Now I am adding sweet almond oil. That's just my favorite right now. You guys are gonna love it. I can't wait to see what you think of it. And Bella, you'll have to tell me what kind of soaps you wanna make. So we are gonna mix that with our carrier oil, and that's just optional. Lindsay recommends doing this, but you don't have to do it. It's totally up to you. And so this is going to be about 32 ounces of our soap base, and so we're going to put half into each of 2 Pyrex dishes. Okay, so we're going to do about 16 ounces. Now I don't know if that's going to be. I think it's going to be a little bit less. Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit less. That's okay. We're just going to do about half here, maybe a little bit more. It's about 8 ounces actually, so I think it's 16 ounces total for 1 brick. There we go. All right. And so now we're going to do the fun part with our oils. Okay, so first we're going to do, let me just wipe my hand off. Okay, love this, it's super fun. And while it cools for a second, you can choose your own adventure with your molds. You can get little square traditional soap molds. You can do little fun flowers. You can do the little mini brownie pan and do mini soaps like we did, like we use this for our dishwasher pods. You can choose, this is a Pampered Chef little mini rosette bundt pan that I really love, and this is pretty large, so I would only maybe fill like 2/3 of the way up for this one. But again, you can choose your own adventure. Any of the silicone molds that you have laying around will be perfect for this, so whatever makes you happy. Now the first one we're gonna do is we are going to do our Wake Me Up combo, and this is going to have eucalyptus, and shout out to Elka if she's still on here, because these dropper tops are a lifesaver for crafting and for doing things with the kiddos. It's just so much more fun to have these dropper tops. And then lime and spearmint. So I love spearmint. It's minty and it's oxygenating and it opens up the respiratory system. And eucalyptus is amazing. Ooh, Lindsay said she did the little squares with the kiddos so they could each customize their own scents. Yeah, it's super fun. Allison, yes, totally fun. It's such a fun combo. Hi, Terry. So the eucalyptus, I just love it in the morning. It's so it's also invigorating and it's just really nice. And then lime is also great for the respiratory system. So this is just a wake me up combo. If you like to shower in the morning, then I think you're gonna really love this one. It's gonna be invigorating and amazing for you. So, oh good, and Elka's telling us that the dropper tops are gonna be restocked tomorrow. You guys, you're like taking all of her inventory, so this is awesome. Keep doing it because she's such a boss babe and she's bringing us all these amazing tools that we need to live this lifestyle easier, more fun. It's awesome. Bethany just joined us, holler. And so yeah, this is our morning blend. This is our lime and our spearmint and our eucalyptus. So all we're gonna do is we want 30 drops total, okay? So we want 10 drops of each of these oils. So that's all we're gonna do. First, we're gonna do our lime, and I like to open them all up at the same time, like just have them all open so it streamlines the dropping process. Okay, so this is 10 drops of lime and 10 drops of spearmint. Ooh. All right, and 10 drops of eucalyptus. All right, and then we're just gonna mix this, give it a little zhuzh. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is take our mold and we're gonna do the little flat bar soap one here. And what you can also do is you can take dried flowers if you want to add to it and make it really look beautiful. Give it a little zhuzh, exactly. So you can do hibiscus, dried hibiscus. You can do dried lavender pods. You can do calendula. We're gonna do calendula. So all I'm gonna do is just, and you can get these from Amazon. You can get them from your local natural markets if they have any bulk herbs or anything like that. I'm just gonna put these at the bottom of my little soap dish here. And just a few, I'm just gonna maybe do this for one, okay? And then maybe another one I'll do some hibiscus. This is just really, really fun. You can just choose your own adventure, make every soap look unique, you know, whatever you like. And you don't even have to do this. This is just for fun, okay? So then we're just gonna mix that one more time. And you wanna kind of work fast so it doesn't solidify on you. And there, all you do is just pour this right into your mold, okay? It's magic. And I would do maybe 2/3 of the way. There we go. Like that, and you've got soap. How beautiful, okay? And then if you have a little bit extra, because I divided this and I wanted to do a smaller batch just to show you, but you can just do 2/3 of the way. And Lindsay was saying to me when we were talking about her recipe that you really want to, you don't want to fill it all the way up to the top, because what's going to happen is, especially if your kiddos are enjoying this, the soap bar, you don't want it to be so massive that you can't fit it in your hand, right? Because you want to maneuver around your body and the curves and contours of your body. And so you want to be able to make sure that you can navigate that and that it's not too big and clunky. So we're going to just put this to the side and let that cool. And then we are going to do our evening soap. And I'm just gonna take this and put this back in the microwave for about 30 seconds because it's gotten a little solid on us. Okay, before we add our oils. And I wanna show you while we're waiting for that what it looks like when you pop out the bar soap. Okay, so this is another one that I've done, and I left it because the satisfaction of popping it out is just so fun. So you just pull the silicone mold out. Oh my gosh, we just made our own soap. How gorgeous. And I put lavender pods in there, and they're like floating inside and on the top. How beautiful is this? It's so gorgeous. And you just made that with ingredients that you can pronounce, that you know. So fun. It's beautiful. It looks like an art piece. Your friends and family are gonna absolutely go crazy for this. Okay, so let's grab our second one. And then this is our evening Goodnight Moon combo, and this is awesome. This is one of my favorites. I just love playing with oils, and I love experimenting and the joy in that, because you can't go wrong. You know what? You can't make a mistake, and I like doing a smaller batch so that I can test out the different aroma combinations and see if I like that, because I don't want to be using 12 pounds of soap if I don't like that combo. So I like to start a little bit small and just do a small amount at first to see if I really like a combo. So next we're going to do juniper berry, because juniper berry is the oil of the night, and it's going to give you sweet, sweet dreams. And then cypress, which is super earthy and woodsy. Yes, it's a soap scope. And then Siberian fir. This is such a beautiful oil. It is also earthy, very grounding, great for supporting restful sleep. I just love these three oils together. So Siberian fir, cypress, and juniper berry. And don't be afraid, Bethany. It's time to just kick your fears to the curb, because they are just illusions, right? So our Siberian fir, we're gonna do 10 drops each because we want 30 drops total. And even though that might sound like a lot of oil, the soap is very dense, and like base notes, the deeper, thicker, woodsier oils like vetiver, things like that, you don't need as much. But when you're talking about like top notes like citrus, wild orange, and lemon and things like that, you really would need a lot more oil for that aroma to stay through. So here we go, 10 drops of Siberian fir. 10 for good luck. Okay, and then we're gonna do our cypress. And I love cypress. This is also what George would call man soap. So Drew, if you were out there, this is gonna be for you. But really the truth of the matter is, all these smells are so versatile and they're unisex, and you can just do this in any way that you want. Now our juniper berry. And these oils are really earthy but fresh. They smell so fresh. But to me, when I smell juniper berry, it just smells fresh. When it makes me think of like a fresh, clean man. Let's see, Colleen's saying she's gonna be saving so much money. She can order homemade soap. Oh yeah, and you don't need to do that now. Yes, and I'm sure most of you probably have tons of silicone molds laying around. Okay, so now we're gonna do our rosettes, and we are gonna take a couple other of our dried herbs. So let's say we're gonna do rosemary, because rosemary is super earthy and grounding, and it's a really great oil, and we're gonna put those in here, and then we're gonna put some in there, and you just choose your own adventure. You can use dried herbs or not. You don't have to, you can. It's whatever you want. It's gonna be amazing, however you slice it. and dice it. All right, here we go. And here is our Goodnight Moon soap. Let's get up close and personal. And we're just gonna fill this about 2/3 of the way because you don't want the soap to be too massive. There we go. And then all you do is just put these in, well, because I'm impatient, so I put them in the fridge to cool, but you can put them out on the counter overnight, but in the fridge, like maybe 2 or 3 hours, I would say is good for that. There we go. And we're there, folks. And in no time, we've made 2 kinds of soap, and there was no heat hazards or anything involved, so that the kids can really enjoy this. Yes, so beautiful. Look at this, okay? And then the magic of Periscope. I'm going to show you what they look like when they're done. Okay. Voila! This is so beautiful. Okay. And I'm missing an oil. I'm missing rosemary somewhere. That's okay. So today I wanted to show you all these great soap options. The 2 that we made just now, right? We did our Good Morning Wake Me Up combo with our eucalyptus, lime, and spearmint. And then we did our Goodnight Moon combo with Siberian fir, cypress, and juniper berry. But there are so many endless possibilities that's why I wanted to show you this. Okay, so for this we did geranium and wild orange and rose. Now if you don't have rose, I earned this from an enrollment incentive last year with doTERRA, so it's the rose without fractionated coconut oil. But if you have the rose touch roller, that's totally fine. Just pop open the roller ball and take a pipette, and you can probably do double. So since it's already got the fractionated coconut oil, you can do that with maybe 20 drops if you're using rose. But if you don't have rose, you can use geranium, which smells really fresh in soap. I normally don't like geranium, but I find with this combination it's really nice. And then 10 drops of wild orange. Now if you are just doing 2, you could do 15. Yes, you just tap the Bunt Pan soaps out. It's actually a silicone mold, Elka. Let me show you. It's deceiving the way that it looks. Let me show you. So it looks hard up here, but it's actually really soft. So you can see that it's squishy right there. So it's a silicone mold right there. You can just squish that and pop it out very simply. So if you're using 2 oils, then you can do wild orange 15 drops, geranium 15 drops, or rose 15 and wild orange 15. But whatever works for you, you know, you can experiment it and it's all good. Yeah, it's silicone. I found the silicone ones really just work the best. The other ones, it's fussy and you end up like ruining the edge if you have to get a butter knife in there to get it out, so it doesn't really work as well. And then here we have these bar soaps are rosemary and lime, and these are beautiful. These are the ones that I showed you how we popped it out, and they have got those beautiful lavender pods down in there. Beautiful, square, gorgeous, and it perfectly fits in the palm of your hand, so you can lather up and soap up and feel good about what you're doing. Now I wanted to show you an example of the size difference, okay? So this is one that I filled up all the way, and this is one that I filled up half or 2/3 of the way, about like maybe 1/3 of the way. So as you can see, if you've got little hands, little kiddos, you might want to do a little bit less of the mixture. And then if you are giving them as a gift and you want to maybe package them up in some cellophane bags, you can do that, and you can do all the full sizes. So you have choices. It's choose your own adventure when it comes to what shape you choose, when it comes to what sizes you do, when it comes to what oils you're using, what carrier oil you want to use. You just pop them out and voila. Like I said, you can do, if you're impatient like me, you can put them in the fridge for like an hour or 2. Probably like 1.5 or 2 hours is more than fine. But if you're going to leave them out on the counter, probably maybe 4 to 6 hours, I'd say would be good. And you know, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. If you just hopped on, we were using the Melt and Pour goat's milk soap base, and this is the size of the brick, and the brick made all of the soap, so it made 2, 4, 5, 6 soaps. And that's a lot of really good soaps, right? That's a lot. This is the size of the 1 pound brick. So this brick made all of these soaps, which is pretty amazing. So I definitely encourage you to experiment and play around with different sizes, different you know, textures. Like I really love, for these I put dried rose hips, and they look really, really beautiful, and it looks like roses on the top. It doesn't have a smell. It just smells fresh. Well, these smell, you know, like the rose and the wild orange and geranium, but this just, It just smells clean. It doesn't really smell like anything. You can, just choose your own adventure. So really, really fun. If you want to get started on your oil journey, I would love to support you. One more week until the end of the month, and the doTERRA promotion for $100 in free products when you get started with a starter kit this month is still going on. So you have until, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure what day is the 31st. It might be Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember. But just a couple more days to get that. I would love to support you. I would love to bring you into this oily world, all of my recipes and demos and videos and education and everything and one-on-one support. I love sharing this passion with you, obviously, as you can tell, and this allows me to reach everyone all over the world, whether you're local to me or whether you're in Alaska or our team in Brazil. Okay, Wednesday's the last day of the month, so you have from now until Wednesday if you want to get started on your oil journey and you want to get that $100 in free products to spend. And the 100 in free products is up to you. You get to spend those product credits on anything that you want. So I hope that you will enjoy that, and we'll talk about your wellness goals and set up a quick little wellness consult to kind of figure out what would work really best for you in your journey, because I like to take it little by little. People can easily get overwhelmed. There's a lot out there that can be confusing, and so I love to break it down for you and just support you and help you have fun and see how not intimidating that essential oils can be when you have the right leader and the right mentorship. So I hope this was fun for you. If you have a little one watching, thank you so much for sharing this with them and for helping them see the value of wellness from a young age. And I would love to feature one of their pieces of kids art, just like we did for Bella, and her art is so beautiful. And Bella, I am so grateful to know you, and you are an inspiration to so many people. Keep your smile on and keep your oils on too. But if you have a kiddo that would like to be featured, just send me a picture of their art, and I would love to feature it on a future scope. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I can't wait to see you in February, because this month is flying by, and I will see you guys next Thursday for more fun. Bye guys, love ya.